Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening on the Mysterious JG. And the conquest, excuse me, of Chosokabe, of, the conquest by the Chosokabe of Shikoku Island is going pretty good. Belch, belch, belch. Nah, I think we leave, those clans alone and we focus on our next target, which is, Kawanoe Castle. But yeah, the Chosokabe are taking over. If this game allowed you to build castles, as some of the prior Nobunaga's Ambition games did, it feels like there's room for one here. I just got a text. Let me check this real quick. And, yep. It's just my parents testing me about the Gabor sisters, as they often do. Alright, let's advance to... Oh, here we go. This serves our purposes well. It looks like the Miyoshi have decided to attack them. I don't know what's going on here. This force is not going to be big enough. Nakamura Castle has an irrigation canal. This definitely suits our purposes. Without a doubt, that serves our purposes. Do I want to save that money for... Let's save it for the Dungeon of Doom, brother. Standing Army, small unit deployment, and gunnery instruction now available. System reform level 2, though, is what we actually want here. Because that will let us start moving our officers around.
Leave this to me.
Hot springs therapy would be nice. There's various things here that would be nice. What was that? Policy. Okay, I thought for a minute there was like a really intense descriptions of all the policies here. But there are not. Standing Army is expensive, and I just haven't been a big one for using training grounds. Are you guys still talking about the Gabor sisters? Yeah, sorry, this is family communications here. Bronco, BB, and their cousin, who does not have a stupid internet name, being very cute today at a museum with their grandparents. Stays provisioned. I mean, these are all good, but I think Castle's a shooting gallery, musket level +1, unlocks a shooting gallery at the main base, unlocks gunnery tower addition. I think we can leave it alone for now. I'm not sure why they're doing all this for us, because it's super useful. The Miyoshi clan are doing some stuff. Automoto Hosokawa Falls. I think this is going to be a big event for the Miyoshi, which might make them an independent clan. The Miyoshi clan, a branch of the Ogasawara, served the Awa Hosokawa using Miyoshi County and Awa as their base. They gained power after the Onin War when Yukinaga Miyoshi fought in support of Sumimoto Hosokawa, who had been adopted from the Awa Hosokawa into the Kanrei Hosokawa Kaicho clan. However, Yukinaga Miyoshi's successor, Motonaga, after being slandered by Masanaga Miyoshi, a member of the branch family, would be opposed by Sumimoto Hosokawa's son Harumoto. Driven into a corner by his lord Harumoto's foul schemes, Motonaga took his own life. If he were a pig, he would have been accused of committing suicide. And I'm sorry I used that stupid joke, which doesn't really make any sense here. Motonaga's son Nagayoshi succeeded him, but found himself in service of his father's enemy, Harumoto. Brother, just how long will we have to follow the Hosokawa? The strength he wields is our own. It has nothing to do with his abilities. Without us, without the Miyoshi, his battle against Tsuchitsuna for leadership of the Hosokawa clan would have been as good as lost. Am I right? We cannot afford to be reckless. If the dishonor of having killed our lord were to besmirch our name, the surrounding clans could use it as a pretense to attack. Then you prefer to serve under our father's enemy like dogs? Nobunaga and Miyoshi is just as much our enemy. The blame for father's death lies with his slander. I have heard that Nobunaga Ikeda and Setsu was also forced to commit seppuku as a result of Masanaga's slander. I cannot bear to associate with him. Be calm now. Masanaga matters not. I simply wish to say I did not want to become known as a lord killer. I see. Then what if Harumoto Hosokawa were no longer our lord? Precisely. One who kills a person who is no longer their lord cannot be labeled a lord killer. If Harumoto were not our lord, we could eliminate him and his lackey Masanaga both.
Well negotiated.
Which would mean joining his enemy Uritsuna Hosokawa's forces. Yes, Hisahide, go to Lord Uritsuna immediately. Yes, my lord. And so Nagayoshi betrayed Harumoto Hosokawa and chose to join Uritsuna Hosokawa. As a result of Nagayoshi switching sides, the battle of who would succeed the Hosokawa Kaicho clan intensified, leading to further chaos in the capital. Capital Chaos 2010. It's Capital Chaos 90, the return of RoboCop. Bondbreaker ploy. Tomo clan are relying on the Aso clan. Well, there's a thought. Getting ahead of ourselves, but eventually... Whew. The Otomo have gotten powerful. They got a lot of cities. Not shockingly, the Shimazu and the Otomo are getting ready to do battle for control of Kyushu, but it might behoove us to get over there before either one of us have won that battle and become more powerful. Because I'm inclined to not... See, there's a couple of ways we could go. We either want to take over... Because at this point, things are going really good on Shikoku, but Shikoku is one of the worst positions from which to try to expand. It's also one of the hardest places to get into, second only to Kyushu. So, broadly speaking, we can try to take over this region, whose name I'm not remembering, that is the kind of southwesternmost part of, because you got to remember, this map is canted, it's not north-south here, but it's the most southwestern part of Honshu. I don't think there's a lot of sense into trying to expand from Shikoku into the capital, even if there is a path. I think we want to consolidate either Kyushu or southwestern Honshu first. And really, like, in order to win the game, I think we gather as much power as we can before we get into a throwdown in the capital. It's just a matter of, do we take Kyushu, then start in on Honshu, or do we take southwestern Honshu and then from Honshu and Shikoku both invade Kyushu? So, and I think it makes a difference that the Otomo are getting pretty damn strong. But plot events are going to make the Mori take over all the Uchi stuff, and then they're going to be really strong. So, these are all things that we are not really... I'm not so far along that we can really worry about that too much just yet. Getting a little ahead of ourselves. But Bondbreaker ploy, the Aso clan... I don't even know who the Aso clan are, but I don't think we're ready to attack the Otomo, so that's not something we need to be worried about. Amagiri Castle... Nah. Destroy... Kawanoe... I don't really know that it's worth the effort right now. If we're going to do covert, I might be... see, we can't attack that base. Chances are low of success. Chances are high of success. But let's not spend our gold on covert right now. Let us instead zoom the map in closer. All right. I wish... Oh, man, I kind of wish it would show me... I wish I could move the map around and figure out where people were coming from. So we want everyone but Uncle Baldo.
Soldiers, back to the castle. We march.
Yeah. So thank you, Miyoshi, for attacking them. But we are ready now. System Reform Level 2 policy has been issued. This will further improve the condition of our clan. I think you need to actually wait here for the rest of our armies. It would have been nice if, yeah, I kind of already worked that way.
Steel your legs. We move now.
Oh. Now Grimmeth is getting ahead.
We're taking it for ourselves.
We will swiftly seize control.
They'll surrender yet.
Enormous typhoon has apparently made landfall right in the middle of our fight. Please don't be here, but it's going to be here. Well, actually. Oh, wow. It hit a lot of the island, but it completely missed us. Distant employment. Let's try it this time, actually. And let's get rid of an arrow tower and get another irrigation canal.
Consider it taken care of.
And then Rue spending all that money the next time something pops up where money would have been really useful.
We move to storm the castle. Go, the lot of you.
All right, the battle is ready.
There's no better time to display our might.
And we'll actually finally get a logo in the sky, which might actually keep the Miyoshi off our backs while we finish this battle off. So it's a Battle of Uma. Uma? Oprah. Oprah. Uma. One of the most successful comedy bits of all time. Their strength rivals ours, but they have no officers particular note. This battle should be straightforward. Alright. Let us change the grouping. Let's get this Torio to be an interesting map. All right.
Wear your death as a badge of honor in the underworld.
We're taking the key points.
This is our moment to seize the key.
Guy looks a bit Earl Kingish.
There's no better time to display our might. Target the key point.
We've got these high ground shooting locations, but I think the main thing is going to be to mostly not be hanging around in places where they're going to get you. So you stay there and defend the key point.
At once. We'll seize the key point.
Because if they're moving a lot of guys towards the high ground shooting stuff, then I need to grab it. Otherwise, if Kunachika can beat this unit, then we kind of have our run of the place. Grimmith keeps getting first blood. I keep wanting to make him a political officer, but he just charges into battle with his awesome cavalry. Kunachika loves those musket salvos.
Riddle them with lead.
Yeah, you are just advancing
Make haste.
all over the front line. Good for you. But yeah, we really are musket happy. I know that Oda Sute, I think, was built for musket combat too.
I will. Advance.
Success.
There's no better time to display our might.
Your orders, if you please. We'll drive them back.
Alright, Grimmith is fully rested. Let's interfere with this guy's ability to take the key point. I guess he's going to take the key point, but get pincered.
Horses, trample their ranks.
Just cavalry charge him from all directions at once. Why not?
Drive the enemy back.
Yeah.
My tactics will see us through this battle.
Alright, we forced awesome hair guy to retreat.
Hold the advantage.
Commencing attack on the enemy. I'm absolutely thrilled.
Well, we got the key point.
Do not waste this chance.
Don't worry about that, Grimmith. I mean, the only unit that we get attacked with it is already in retreat. But if you want to do Cunning Fox, you are certainly allowed to do that. They are confused and just getting their butts kicked here at this point.
Marvelous. Your orders.
There's even still a battle going on when you get up there. You can help with that pincer move.
The courage awaits. If you've the metal, come.
They got a lot of troops left as they retreated. I guess their morale just broke.
This strategy will seal the battle's outcome. Will not waste this chance.
Ready. We're taking the key point.
Alright, so this will finish that off.
We must seize this shot at victory.
Yeah, we got him.
I shall crush the enemy in the palm of my hand. We're taking control of that key point.
Yep. Everyone's figuring out that they want to go there.
How might we proceed?
Go help your hubby. Although,
Commencing
the
attack.
battle will be over before you get there. This guy still has a chance to help out with a pincer.
This battle.
And that'll be good for his development as a Torio.
We win as one.
We can retreat no longer, or hold no longer. That guy, I don't know, he had a funny face, and I tried to give him a funny voice, and it didn't really work. It just kind of didn't come up with one at a time.
Who's next?
Now, the question isn't who's next. The question is who's next. We got to defeat all units, or rather we did defeat all units.
Let our triumph give rise to your tears.
Yeah, boy! So, many times to one victory there. And now we're going to get a logo in the sky. I'm starting to wonder if we should try to push this to attacking another city.
The people will hear of our victory.
I am the people's champion.
This cannot be.
The Chosokabe clan had defeated us. We must focus on civil affairs in the immediate future and prevent the people from changing allegiances.
Truly.
They've defeated the Kono clan? Perhaps the Chosokabe clan at its weakest we thought. I was hoping the Miyoshi would be affected. So, 2 surrounding counties have betrayed to join us. Kono clan has been agitated. Relations to 4 clans, including Sainoji clan, has improved. Retainer loyalty has temporarily increased. So what is their relationship with us now? Cooperative. They acknowledge our strength. So that did help. And I'm starting to think that if we have... If we have food left, we might want to take out the Kono clan completely. And then from there, the Kurose clan, and just concentrate up here on... Yeah, like, at one point, we're doing so well against the Miyoshi that I thought it was time to go on offense against them. Now I'm thinking, let's get all of the rest of Shikoku. But honestly, things are just going really well. I think there's more than one way that we can succeed here. With 90-something days of food left. Yeah, let's see how much food we have left when we take Kawanoe Castle. That castle is what I'm best at. I'll make sure the enemy knows it. Where are you going? Awasano. Okay, never mind. They're attacking. So they are hostile. Okay, so it said cooperative, and then they attacked.
Advance!
So there's our irrigation canal.
If we're to attack the castle, we must be cautious.
Amagiri.
Thank you for the castle.
I have taken Kawanoe Castle for my own. This castle now belongs to Collector.
Find the man, to be sure.
Alright, we got some of their guys, including Michiaki Kutsuna, whose portrait is just freaking awesome. This guy's portrait, not quite so awesome. He's a Kono retainer, Lord of Iobara Castle, served as clan administrator. He fought against the Ono and the Wada and successfully prevented the Otomo invasion. This guy is a Kono retainer, naval commander. He repelled Soren Otomo's invasion of Iyo with Michiyasu Kurishima and Takayoshi Murakami, and later gave naval support to the Mori when they fought the Oda. Stats are okay, not amazing. His stats are actually better overall, despite his goofy portrait.
I shall serve you well.
We got awesome portrait guy, and nobody else.
You are more generous than the rumor suggests.
Occupied our target number of castles, so that's glory and honor to these dudes.
We'll storm the
I
castle.
wasn't going to do this right now, but
We're taking
they
the
came
enemy
after
castle.
me. It might be time to start making diplomatic overtures to the clans who are in a position to attack northern Shikoku. We probably actually want to make knights with them more. Actually, unless I'm planning to go to war with them before I take Shikoku, which I'm not, I think it's time to start making knights with the Mori. If you've an order, yo, I'll solve it. Sorry, that's stupid.
I'm deeply grateful.
The Naitsuse ni.
You have my thanks.
I couldn't dream of a happiness greater than this.
We managed to take over the place without
You have my thanks.
necessarily getting all those places wrecked and not properly seized anymore. So that's good. Oh, there's a march going on, so I can't do that. What about here? Is there any place here that's already fully developed? Oh, wait. The places up here that I haven't already put people at are fully developed. Except for this one. Alright. We're going to need to get organized and get other stuff going on with our officers soon. But for now, I think we've got enough food to march on Amagiri. And if we take Amagiri, I do think we're going to want to stop for a minute and consolidate before trying to take... Because Yuzuki, I would have loved to march on Izuki while they were agitated, but... Target Yuzuki Castle, Soinoji clan. Looks like the Sonoji are going to take care of that. So, the only really shame of this is that I'm going to lose the chance to hire a bunch of these officers. But that'll have to wait till I take out the Soinoji. And at least I don't have a bunch of clans around. I feel bad beating up on clans that don't even try to advance. Like these asshole clans over here refuse to attack the Miyoshi. It's like, come on, guys, attack the Miyoshi already. Anyway, political alliances in the capital are complex. So if we take Amagiri, then I think we enter a mode of... I finally... Because I can't do this while everyone's marching, but I finally get rid of the, like... super high power officers who are just hanging out at Oko Castle and being substitutes. Like the Bloody Handed is an example of a guy who's a substitute right now. I can start getting to our normal order of business where I'm cycling chiefs through until they become infantry leaders. Get my high powered substitutes up here, high powered retainers who are currently substitutes but have a higher rank up in Amagiri and Kawanoe, and start building this up. I was saying earlier in this video, let's take over the rest of Shikoku first, but honestly, if this clan takes over, let me see what my diplomatic relations are with them. They're cooperative. They acknowledge our strength. That's exactly where the Miyoshi were, and then they attacked us. But, I keep trying to figure out when am I going to stop attacking the Miyoshi. And if we take Amagiri, then again, we've got castles that are clumped together and can support each other. Pushing west to Sogo is extending our supply line significantly. Pushing east, rather. Pushing east all the way to Shozui is really pushing it. And then I don't really want to push towards Sumoto until I am ready to just get the bonus for unifying... I keep forgetting the name of the island, Shikoku. So, that's that. Alright, folks, thanks for watching on the Mysterious JG. It's going good. We're taking over our home district much faster than we did as the Uesugi. Although with the Uesugi, we were trying to follow the story. And the Uesugi had a huge area that they wanted to conquer that involved being all the way into frickin' Kanagasaki Castle, if I remember correctly. Yeah, like they had to be all the way out here, like right into the entrance of the capital region. Although, I mean, technically, we're kind of close to the capital region by the time we take over Shikoku as well. But anyway, all right. When we come back next time, we now have enough units clustered together that I think we might get, I'm looking forward to this, we might get a Chosokabe or Miyoshi, hopefully not that, logo in the sky fight coming up. A Chosokabe logo in the sky would make it significantly easier for us to finish off Amagiri without losing tons of troops. And honestly, the big thing now is to not push our advance too hard so that we leave Hakuchi or Aki open to enemy attack. But honestly, they've already tried to attack Aki when we were much weaker than we are now, and they couldn't do it. So I probably shouldn't be too worried about it. The next big decision, assuming things go well in the next video and we beat the Miyoshi and take Amagiri Castle, the next big question truly is whether we move to, because I think while we're dealing with that, it does look like the Soinoji clan is going to take advantage of our victory against the Kono clan to finish the Kono off. I can't blame them. It's what I would do in their situation. So the question is going to be, do we kind of sit and defend against the Miyoshi after this next hopeful victory and take out the Soinoji clan? Or do we move to finish off the Miyoshi and drive them out of Shikoku? Either way, we want to fully consolidate Shikoku before we take a step off of Shikoku. And I think I'm making peace with the Mori. The other thing that we could do is, before I call it a video and forget, can we make peace with the Shimazu, or are they too far away? Because if we are, like, our only routes, well, I mean, there is a long sea route here. Oh, but even this is held by the Otomo. Yeah. Fighting from Shikoku to Kyushu is tough on the attacker, because you have to expend a lot of food to even get to your enemy. Which we were even reading the history of one of the officers that we, recruited. He helped fend off an invasion of I just keep forgetting the name. Shikoku. He helped fend off the Otomo when they attacked Shikoku. But since both of the places we could land are held by the Otomo, if we can, it makes sense to start befriending the Shimazu, because we're not going to be in conflict with them soon. They are untrusting. They do not get on well with us. Earl King would do well, though. I don't know why Falger would only get 3, but Earl King would do pretty good. He may have special skills that allow him to do well even with clans that don't like us. Must be careful my approach during the Shimazu clan's trust.
I shall put it into
I'm into it, though. Let's get alliances with the Shimazu and the Mori so that we can focus our attention on the Miyoshi. And after we finish off the Sonoji, if we've made peace with the Mori, we could try to make inroads in Honshu against, like, these clans over here. We would end up going to war with the Origami clan, which is probably, all of this is probably going to mess up history events for the Mori. But if we have peace with the Mori, then I think that makes it easier to invade Kyushu next. And by the time we've got a good inroads in Kyushu, eventually there will come a point where we have to stop being allied with the Shimazu and fight them. But all these are things that are going to happen in future videos, if they happen at all. Thank you for watching, and now I need to stall until I can get my recorder shut off, and goodbye, folks.